Hello Virgo, welcome. This is Love in the New Moon. So this is a general love reading for all Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs on this new moon of November. So take what works, leave what doesn't. The message is for whoever needs to hear it at this time. So we ask you, dear universe, to provide messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Virgos in love, whatever message it is that you want us to see. Dear universe, we ask that you might be able to read the messages from the Dear Tarot for the greatest and highest good for all of our Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this love period. Thank you, universe. All right, one more shuffle, Virgo, and let's do it. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, we're going to start off with your overall energy. So what's your overall energy here, Virgo? Ooh, well, you're definitely, in heavy thoughts with your person. Maybe some of you are getting married, hitching it, making a real commitment. But I feel like in this relationship, there's real order to everything. And I gotta tell you, a little more spontaneity probably wouldn't hurt this relationship. So Virgo, I feel like you come out as the King of Swords, really maintaining a sense of order and control and making sure that everything is being done the way you need it to be done. Now, this King of Swords, sometimes their emotions have a lot to be said, so again, I feel like spontaneity wouldn't hurt you guys in your relationship. Now, on another storyline, what I see going on here, Virgo, is that you and your person, I think you guys have had more than one argument, so to speak. Not that, we all get into fights with our other person. But I think you guys, there's a lot of, emotionally, I feel like the two of you are very distant. And you don't really know how to communicate without one person, because I feel like one person feels really unstable around the other person. Now, I am picking up that this could be two men that we're talking about, because we have the King and a King of Cups. Okay, and I don't see really any women in the picture. So take it for what it is. It's a couple. Okay, but I do see two men. Now, in your recent past, I think, you guys really, things had to come to order in the family, so to speak. Okay, I think somebody decided that they needed to really wear the pants and kind of, make sure that, cause it's almost like there was this sense of, something was just really getting out of hand. So I feel like you stepped up to the plate, Virgo, and said, no, this is how we're going to do things. Because you were not going to continue in this relationship the way it was going. So now you're at a point where you need to make a real decision about this person. Do we stay? Do we go? With this Ace of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles reversed, sitting on top of this King reverse, this King of Cups, it makes me feel like there's an awful lot of instability, and a lot of times in this relationship, communication is not always honest, and that causes arguments. And there could be some drinking involved. This King of Cups, he likes to drink a lot, and we have the Nine of Cups. That doesn't have to be, but there could be a lot of drinking involved between the two of you. Maybe if you just cut the drinking out, you might find a new relationship between the two of you. But anyway, I just think that you need to make a decision, and I think you know what you want to do, but you're holding back, because there's a part of you that's ready to let go of this relationship. I see it with the Nine of Pentacles and this Nine of Cups. It's like, this has been very unstable for you, this relationship, and I don't know how much longer you will really tolerate it. And I think tolerate's the word. So what don't you see coming, Virgo? What don't you see coming? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for our Virgos in love. What don't you see coming? I feel like you're going to be blindsided. I don't know why, but I just feel like some of you might be blindsided. So out comes your person. See, again, I think that you could be blindsided. I think somebody, your person, could just up and leave you in a heartbeat. So be ready for that. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. But I feel like emotionally the two of you are spent. Like spent. And this Knight of Cups energy, you know, if it sits right here on top of the Queen. So I feel like this Queen wants to run. She's like, I'm done. I'm out of here. I don't know if I want this anymore. And she has no more patience because nothing's working. While you, the King of Cups, is feeling really unstable and not even telling the truth about what's really going on. So I feel like that's the kind of energy you two have between each other. Wow. All right. What's sitting above you, Virgo? What's above you? What's hovering above you, dear Virgo? You're very confused, right? I think you're really confused as to what to do, you know, because I think you understand that, you know, there's other options. You can move in other directions. There's other things that can happen between the two of you. Or maybe, you know, you, Virgo, are looking at like, what can I do to get out of this? You know, but there's this part of you that just doesn't want to walk away, but at the same time, you do want to walk away. Or maybe that's how your person is feeling. So there's a lot of confusion that's riding above you right now, as far as I don't know what to do about this relationship. And it's just a matter of time, you know, because I just feel like emotions are just stressed, really stressed, because this Queen, she's hurt. This Emperor, he's so out of control. I mean, like, it's almost like everything is getting out of control, like he's losing complete control. And that's been just a matter of time, because either you or your other person, that you guys never wanted to hear the truth. Maybe you guys didn't even want to hear each other. There was a lot of pretending in this relationship, you know, a lot of pretending. So I feel like, Virgo, it's one of these things, you go back and you offer a cup of love, but you don't really mean it, or vice versa. You know, so like when things get bad, it's almost like, you know, you come back, it's like you go away mad, and then, you know, you kiss and you make up. But I think there's no heart in it anymore. All right, let's see. What don't you see coming, Virgo? What don't you see coming? Yeah, see this ending. Oh my gosh. See, I can't help but feel that your person is, I mean, you need to be ready for this, because I really feel a blindside is coming, Virgo, where your person, while you're at work, up and leaves. I mean, a painful ending could be coming your way between you and your person. So the decision could end up being made for you. Without having the Tower here, I feel like it's divine intervention, whatever's about to happen. But this Ten of Swords, you know, it's very, I mean, this is painful. And I think you do the best you can trying to get things to work. But it takes two to tango, right? All right, let's see. Final outcome for our Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Final outcome for our Virgos. There's too many cards. Final outcome for our Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus at this time, dear universe. Yeah, see, you want to have hope that this could work out. But again, this sense of instability, I mean, there is such a strong, it's like the two of you don't have that foundation, you know, that glue that you all need to stay together. I mean, you really want to make it work. You do. But like I say, you know, there's something that's just really off between the two of you guys. And I'm feeling like, you know, that glue, it's like, where's your foundation that's holding the two of you together? Because the love is going away. The love is definitely going away. You know, because you're not feeling it with this person anymore. You want to so badly, but it's just not happening. All right, let's see. Final outcome. Anything else for our Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Yeah. See, I think you've tried new things over and over again to try to make them work. You know, but it's like somebody is always shutting the other person down. You know, and that's a cycle that the two of you have been going around and going around. And you guys are very good at wearing a mask. You know, you don't want people to know how bad it really is and how bad you're really feeling. That's why you're trying to keep everything in order. It's like you're going overboard. You know, it's like you're going to make sure that nobody ever finds out how miserable you really are in this relationship. And then one day, boom, they're up and they're gone because they just don't want to do it anymore. Oh, dear Virgo. Let's see. Any good words of advice for our Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Any good words of advice for our Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Okay, nothing out of here. So let's go to another deck. See, somebody's trying to stop you from doing what you really want to do. You know, like, it's like you got to follow your gut. Don't go against your intuition. Yeah. And that'll make you happy. Now, I'm also feeling like there's other people involved too. You know, I think ultimately the two of you can come up with a good final outcome, like a win-win for everybody. What else do we have? Words of advice for our... And again, like at the very beginning, I said a little spontaneity probably wouldn't hurt you guys. So I feel like you guys need to go out and enjoy each other again. Maybe you guys need to remember why you got together in the first place rather than fight all the time. Try to use, you know, maybe, you know, softer approach. You know, something to inject some harmony, some love or something in there. Because I think... you guys got to find out why this disconnect happened between the two of you. Because I'm not seeing any real reason why it's happening. I'm just seeing that it's happened. You know, and I think it's because one person is not opening up while the other person is. You know, so, you know, Virgo, somebody's got to take the lead and somebody's got to open up. You know, if you're the bigger person and you have the ability to start to calm some of these emotions, your person might be a Scorpio, might be a water sign. I see this Pisces, I mean Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign. They might be really holding back for fear of opening up because they don't want to cause conflict. What else do you have? Oh, I saw a card. Yeah, see, you don't want to walk away from this one. Everybody walking away feeling bad because somebody didn't open up. And if there is a little bit of drinking and stuff like that, you know, don't choose to drink over your people. All right, Virgo, just saying. All right, anything else for our Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Yeah, I think you can turn this around. You know, like your person, you know, they just want to leave because they don't know how to fix this. So somehow you guys need to find out how to just reconnect, plug back into each other. And I guess that's where that spontaneity, maybe just, you know, in the middle of the fight or something, just say, hey, let's go do something that we both love and go do it and forget about the fight. And focus on the fun. You know, do things like that. Very spontaneous. It could probably do a lot of good for the two of you. Because, you know, there's hope in this relationship if you can get past the insecurities and the fears of sharing what's really going on between the two of you. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Virgo. I hope this resonated with someone. If it did, that's terrific. And if it didn't, that's okay. Check your own sign. See if you can find some messages there. And I'll see you at the next reading. I'll be doing readings next week for the month of December, so stay tuned. And I'll see you then. Until then, blessed be. Bye now.